How we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Dagwoodz's Tonsorium. I'm Dagwoodz with the Shaving Cadre. Today we're going to be using Pedro Fiasco from the Shaving Shop Club. This is branded in the Club brand, which is the VIP section for soaps. So these are only available, this one would be only available to VIP members versus the Ariana Evans arm, which is the commercially available soaps. This is inspired by and based on Amouage's Reflection Man. I'm a big fan of Amouage fragrances. It's a very nice fragrance house, rather on the expensive side, but they do produce some very high quality fragrances. I happen to have at least one of their fragrances, and that's Sunshine Man. It's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Reflection Man, here are the scent notes right here. It's a very fresh smelling soap. No two ways around it. This is a fresh smelling soap. Strength of scent off of this tub is about a 3 to 3.5, so it's fairly strong off the tub, but it's on the lighter side of the house. The scent profile is lighter, so it's not a heavy 3.5, if that makes any sense. It's a light, almost in the aquatic realm, though I wouldn't quite go that far. I think it's more in the fresh side of the house, somewhere between. It lives somewhere between the aquatic and the citrus. Excuse me. So it's not. It's somewhere in that realm, but you get 4 ounces of soap in the tub. Comes very well packaged, very attractive packaging. Ariana Evans / the Shaving Shop Club do a very good job. Peter Charkalis does an excellent job with his packaging, as well as an excellent job with his shaving products. We're going to be using the Friodur 6/8 razor. This is a hollow ground razor out of Solingen, Germany. This is the 472 Friodur, which means it has got the file work on the spine of the razor, and it is a square point, although this is a muted square point, so it doesn't have a spike point on it. And then for brush, we're going to be using our Shavemac 2-band Silvertip. This is a 26 millimeter brush, and yeah, that's what we're going to be using today. We're going to be I didn't get the matching aftershave with this, so we're going to be using Ariana Evans Little Fictions along with it. Nice tropical, good for the summer type scent. So let's get over here. I did bloom the soap. Don't really need to bloom these soaps, but it's just out of habit. Like I said, there's very few soaps that I don't bloom. And we don't really need to load long at all. And there we go. And that should be more than enough soap for the entire shave. The soap, as far on the firmness scale, this is a medium soft soap. It has a hard appearance, but once you dig into it, it's fairly soft. I would put it just above a crope, so it's not as soft as your Italian soft soaps, but it's definitely not as firm as like a sterling or definitely not as firm as your triple milled soaps. We did take the bloom water and dumped it into the bowl to give us a good start, and then we'll just dip tips of the brush if and when we need to add some more water. Then, of course, we'll add water on the face if we need more. So this soap base can take quite a bit of water, and in my opinion is one of the top soap bases on the market. So last video I did was of Murphy & McNeil's new soap base Aeon, and you know, it achieved, in my opinion, that's an elite soap base. This also is an elite soap base. And I have to make sure I make clear, these are my opinions. just off of my experiences. Yours might not match mine. And the other thing I need to mention is that the differences between the soap bases when you get to this level are really splitting hairs. I can't emphasize that enough. That if I say that, you know, the difference between Sterling and a Declaration Grooming Icarus, I mean, there is differences. There are definite differences, but honestly, you can get just as good a shave off of your Sterling as you can with the Declaration Grooming. It's just that there are slight differences. I mean, it really is splitting hair. Yeah, we're good there. So I actually started spilling over the sides. So that 15-20 second load actually turned into, again, more than enough that I need. So I'm going to go ahead, break away, do my hot towel, do my pre-shave ritual, get the whiskers ready. Can't emphasize enough, your pre-shave determines how good a shave or how comfortable a shave you're going to have. So I'm going to go ahead and ensure I am ready to have a nice comfortable shave, and we'll be right back. We'll go through the first pass. See you in a second. All right, guys, let's begin. So strict the scent on the face, and be forewarned, this is the first time lathering this soap. Again, I've used this soap base, but this particular soap, this is the first time lathering it up. And strict the scent, I would put in the once it's lathered up, I'll put in the about 3.5. But again, it's a lighter profiled scent. It's not a heavy scent, and even some citrus scents can get heavy. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. So it is a lighter scent profile, but it's scented. This is scented for this profile. This is scented fairly heavy. So a little bit about the fragrance, on top of just the overall profile and what it smells like. Reflection Man is one of Amouage's top selling scents. Amouage is a fragrance house based out of Qatar. And they are a bit on the expensive side of the house. They're not quite as expensive as, say, Creed clones. but you are going to pay typically north of $200 for a bottle. They're typified by majority of their scents, majority, not all, have some element of incense in the base. Most of them don't have it up top, but they definitely carry a Middle Eastern vibe to the scents. I typically don't like incense in a fragrance, meaning I don't mind the scent overall, but it's not something I want to smell like. Some scents are more, some are less. If you're interested in an Amouage fragrance, first of all, look up the scent notes. See where the incense is listed, because it's going to be broken down by top, middle, and heart note or base notes. See where it is in line. If it's up towards the front, it's going to be heavier. It's going to carry more weight within the fragrance. If it's towards the tail end of that listing, meaning it's the last base note listed, it's going to be on the lighter side. But really, the only way to really know if you're going to enjoy a scent or not is to go to a place that sells it, whether it be an Amouage boutique or a high-end retailer like Nordstrom. Try it out, see if there's a sample that you can take, put it on your wrist or put it on the back of your hand, wear it around, see how it evolves, see how long it lasts, see if it agrees with your skin chemistry, and then make a decision from that point whether it's worth the purchase. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the shave, do another 2 passes, and we'll be back for our final thoughts. See you in a second. Alright guys, all done with 3 passes. Let's see what the Allen Black has to say. So far nothing. This is where we usually get the feedback. Yep, a little bit. Nothing that's going to take your breath away. Overall, really nice. Really pretty quiet. we'll be right back with some final thoughts on the shave, and yeah, and on the Club's Pedro Fiasco. See you in a second, guys. All right, guys, all done. Had a wonderful shave with the Club's Pedro Fiasco, and I'll tell you what, when I get home, this is probably an aftershave that I'm going to go after. Really enjoyed the scent. If you're in the market for a fresh smelling scent that isn't on the citrus side of the house, it's not on the aquatic side of the house, kind of straddles the fence in between the two, in a great smelling soap, look no further, guys. It's really does strike that balance. It doesn't have as much of the complexity as the original Amouage fragrance does. However, it's not poorly blended either. So, great job on the scenting, Peter. It is extremely close to Reflection Man from what I have experienced, and smells great. Great performing soap. So check it out. www.theshavingshopclub.com, and yeah, if you're interested. Go over what else we use. We use the Shavemac 26mm 2-band Silvertip. Awesome knot, awesome brush, really soft tips, just enough backbone, creates a great lather. And then we use the Friodur 472. This is a 6/8 straight razor, full hollow ground with a muted square point. It's got a great edge from Doc 226 on there, Alfredo. If you guys need an edge put in a razor, I would highly suggest hitting him up. His prices are great. Does an awesome job putting edges on the razors. So we're gonna follow it up with an Ariana and Evans Splash. This is Little Fictions. This was released, I think, early last year in 2018. This is a tropical scent, and it was a collaboration scent which, with a fragrance house that is escaping me at the moment, I'll put it right there. Just a really, really nice tropical scent. Not overpowering on any one tropical note, but it's a perfect summer fragrance, guys. It really is. And the aftershaves from Ariana and Evans, of course, have a ton of skin food in them, so it's really good for your face. So overall, awesome shave. Check them out if you haven't already. Stop on by the Shaving Cadre, guys. If you guys haven't stopped by and experienced how great a community it is, stop on by and check us out. Join in the conversations. Really great group of people. We like to cut up and have fun, but we're also, for those who are just getting into the wet shaving thing, we want to help you get the best shaves possible, the most comfortable shaves possible. There's a lot of people with a ton of knowledge on there, so stop on by, check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com. Until next video, guys, stay warm if you're in the southern hemisphere, stay cool if you're in the northern hemisphere, and stay safe. Take care, guys. Peace.